crumbly, sugary, without unnecessary hassle. Please your loved ones. Cookies in a slow cooker will turn out no worse than baked in the oven. The process is not complicated at all, even a child can cope. At the cottage, in the hostel, whenever you do not have access to the stove, you can bake delicious cookies for tea. How to make cookies in a slow cooker. Prepare the products. Take high-quality, natural butter. It is that is the main ingredient and affects the taste of the whole dish. Take it out of the refrigerator about 2 hours before cooking. The butter should become quite soft. The amount of flour given is approximate. It can take either more or less. Take a bowl, beat an egg into it. Add sugar. To balance the taste, you can add another pinch of salt. Beat the eggs with sugar using a hand whisk. In this recipe, the quality of whipping is not important. The products just need to be mixed. Add very soft butter to the egg mixture. If it has not had time to soften to the desired consistency when the finger sinks into it when pressed, then put a bowl of butter in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. No longer. The butter should not melt at the same time, only soften. Mix the butter with the egg and sugar until smooth. Pour soda and vanilla into a bowl. About whether it is possible to replace soda with baking powder and how to use vanillin, read at the end of the recipe. Sift the flour next, but not all of it, but about 2/3 of the total volume. Start kneading the dough, gradually adding flour. When it is difficult to stir with a whisk, take a spoon, then knead with your hands. Add flour until the dough becomes homogeneous and stops sticking to your hands. It took me more flour than indicated in the recipe. This can be influenced by many factors: the size of the egg, the quality of the butter, the properties of the flour. Read about flour in a separate article at the link at the end of the recipe. Assemble the finished dough into a ball, wrap it in a bag and put it in the refrigerator for an hour. During this time the oil in it will harden, and it will be more convenient to work with the dough. Cut a small piece from the dough and roll it out on a table sprinkled with flour into a layer a couple of millimeters thick. Cut out the cookies with molds or cut them with a knife. Make the clippings again and use them further. Turn on the slow cooker to a mode suitable for baking. I have it called baking, you may have a different name. Set the time to 20 minutes. Lubricate the bottom of the bowl with a drop of vegetable oil. Put the blanks into the bowl. Fry them for 10 minutes on one side, then turn the cookies to the other side and bake until browned for another 10 minutes. I give you an approximate time. Look at your slow cooker. Read more about slow cookers in a separate article at the link at the end of the recipe. Focus on the appearance of the cookie. It should turn golden. Bake cookies from the whole dough in this way. Serve it to the table with milk, tea or coffee. Enjoy your meal.